Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, I am Chandra Yvette, simply a fabulous girl doing regular things, and if that is your vibe, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so that you do not miss another upload from me. Alright y'all, so as you can tell by the title of the video, I am sharing just a couple of new end pieces that I got from the Coach store. I think 2 from the Coach store, and the others come from the 3 from the Coach store. And the others come from Coach Outlet. I did pick these things up during a lot of the different sales and things that were going on during the holiday. And because there are, a few pieces, I thought maybe I would do just a quick little collective haul of the things that I picked up during that time. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is this little toiletry case. Of course, we all know that this is one of the infamous styles that a lot of us girls are carrying these days. One of which, the Louis Vuitton Nice Mini. I believe that this is like the size of the Nice Mini. That one is on my list, but I have not yet pulled the trigger on that one. Do have a birthday coming up, and I don't know if that will be one of the ones that I decide to go for or not, because I have quite a few little small leather good options that are on my list, and like I said, that's one that I'm considering. But during the holidays, this one was on sale for a really good price. I think I may have paid, I want to say I paid like $100 or something like that for this. It was cut in half. I think it was like 50 or 60% off or something like that. But anyway, I want to say that the tag is still on this thing, and maybe not. I don't know, but I still got all the stuffing and all that kind of stuff in it because I haven't quite started using it yet. But I did pick it up in the walnut and gold color, with the top being in that nice black neutral color. And of course, the hardware on this one is gold. I thought about using this for some of like my overflow. Of course, I'll use it when I'm traveling, but I was thinking that maybe I would put some of like my excess blushes or excess lip products, or maybe even like my moisturizers in here. Not 100% sure how I'm going to use it yet, but I just thought that it was a really good price and very, very nifty. Definitely something that I can use during travel days and things like that. And so I picked this one up from the Coach Outlet, and then I actually picked up the matching agenda. A lot of us, of course, are into the new year. We're trying to get off on the good foot, trying to make sure that we are on the up and up with our planning and everything. And I thought that this was also a really good deal. I caught this when it was on sale for like $48. And you can't beat that with a bat. So I got this. This is also in the walnut color, walnut and black. And then, of course, the button detailing on it does have like that little gold button there. And I actually have not gotten into all of the different accessories and things that you can buy with this. I do have a budget planner for the year in here, and I thought that this would be a good option to use for my budget planner. This is an A5 budget planner, and I believe that the size of this actual agenda is like an A5 style planner. Of course, I don't have the 6-ring binder. I believe it is 6-ring binder that fits in there. That is something that I am looking for, and I've actually been on Etsy and on Amazon trying to find one that would actually fit it, because I want to be able to customize the agenda under or to my liking. And I don't necessarily want to just put just one specific binder in here. I want it to be able to do some multifaceted things in here. And so this for now fits. I did have to actually cut off some excess plastic along the side, but of course you can't really tell that the overhang is there, because like I said, I cut it off and you don't even miss that it was there. But I do want to do some more customizations here. And so I want to actually find a 6-ring binder that will actually fit the planner. And so far I haven't found one, or I've been a little bit iffy and haven't pulled the trigger on it. But love this little gadget here. Looking forward to doing some planning in here. Definitely some budgeting, of course. But definitely looking forward to using this. And I just thought that the two of them together work really well, even though it's highly unlikely that I'll carry them together unless I'm doing some traveling or something like that. But I just thought that this was cute. And of course, I just like the fact that the accessories matched. And so picked both of these up during the holiday sale. And like I said, if I didn't mention that, this one was only 48 bucks during that time. And so we had to grab it. All right, guys, and then I picked up a couple pairs of slippers. One was actually from the Coach outlet, and one actually came from actually didn't get it from the Coach store. I actually got it from Macy's. I was on the hunt for the shoe, and when I pulled up, I went to my little search engine and pulled up the style of slipper that I was looking for. It actually pulled up different stores that had the slipper available, and Macy's actually happened to have it for 50 or 60% off at the time. So I didn't pay full price. These, I'll show you guys those. I'm about to jump ahead of myself. But the first ones that I'm going to share, these, I can't remember what the original price was. Let's see if it's on this tag. It is not on the tag. But I only paid $39 for these. And I think that these are really, really nice. Got some leather detailing on the bottom of it. And I, of course, got the fur lining on the inside of the shoe. Very, very comfortable. And I actually, when I picked these up, they actually had 3 different colors of these. They had like the tan color, and then they had this really pretty pink color, which, I got pink slippers and everything. I was looking for something that was more neutral and on the sleeker side. And so that's why I went with these. I've actually got a full length robe in black that I thought that these would go nicely with, in addition to being able to pair it with the different things that I'm wearing around the house without it clashing in terms of style. And so that's why I picked up the color in black. And of course you can see that thicker fur trimming around the footbed. Well, not the footbed, but around what would be the top of your foot. But I just thought that these were really, really sleek. And for the price, you couldn't beat it. Like I said, I only paid $39 for these. I think the first time that I saw them on sale, they were on sale for like $79. And then I think like during their after Christmas sale, like right after Christmas, of course, they dropped them even lower to $39. And so that is why I picked these up. And I don't regret it at all. I'm glad I picked these up. And I think that I will get a lot of use out of these. Then the shoe that I picked up from the, from Macy's. These Coach slippers here. I got these in the coconut and black. They had an olive color, and then they had like a burgundy and black color. Both of them had the, traditional C on there for the Coach style or print. But the ones that I picked up are these in this, I believe it's coconut and black color, which, to be honest, they're a little bit misleading. When I looked online, and of all the pictures that I see online, the shoe itself looks more of like a richer tan color or like a brown color, which is what I thought that I was getting when I got this shoe. But it actually leans more towards like a tan, taupe, very, very neutral like color with the mixed C's in them. But of course, these also have that leather sole on the footbed and of course on the bottom, and very comfortable. I think I want to say I got both of mine in a 6.5. Typically I can wear a 6, 6.5. Sometimes I'll get a 7 if I want some room, but I think I got both of these in like a 6.5. And I love the shoe. The only thing is like I said, I thought that I was getting more of that richer brown, camel color, cognac kind of sort of like color. Not quite cognac, but a darker brown than this. And I will say, to be fair, online it does say coconut and black, or coconut milk or something like that in black. And so, again, because of the picture, I thought that the shoe itself would be darker or more richer brown than this. But I still don't think that I can go wrong. I don't intend to return them. These shoes are still going for like $150-ish online through the Coach store. I was able to find them at Macy's. I think I paid like $86 or something like that for them. And that is with tax. So I got a really good deal on these. I was eyeing them even when they were at full price. And of course, naturally, I thought the color was a little bit different. But for the price and the fact that I still like the style of the shoe, not wearing it out the house, it'll be an indoor shoe. But for the style of the shoe and for what I'm going for, I think that I'll still get the use that I wanted out of these. And so I'm glad I picked these up. And I'm definitely glad that I was able to save some money. That's one thing I will say. If ever you're looking for some of these brands online and you're looking to try to save a penny or so, I would definitely type in your search engine the shoe style. Maybe even if you have the shoe or the style number, you may be able to find things at a lower cost. Especially in places like Macy's or some of these department stores that have deals and things that they may be running, or they may be, you know, down to their last couple pair and they're trying to get rid of them. You can definitely save some money. So I'm glad that I did search it that way, because I don't know if I would have paid full price for them. But I'm glad I was able to get them for less than half. All right, and so the last two pieces that I'm going to be sharing with you guys are going to be a wallet and a purse. The first one that I'm going to share is the wallet. I got this Coach zip wallet. This is like an accordion style wallet. And of course, it's got like the full zip on the inside. Of course, if you wanted to add like some change or some bills or something like that. Of course, you also do have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got about 12 different slots that you can add cards to, and that's on each side. Hopefully you guys can see that there. You got one on the left side, and then you've got the same setup on the right side, which I did that backwards. Left side, right side. If you're facing the camera, then of course it's going to be opposite. And then you've also got like the actual slot for more bills if you wanted to add bills in there. But just a good functional wallet. I like the fact that I was able to find a black wallet. I have not had a good black wallet in quite a while. And so full leather. Glad that I picked this up. I thought it was a good buy. They had one that has like the traditional C on it. And that is that one there. In comparison to the one that I have that has the more subtle detail of the Coach wording there. Versus, like I said, that C. And I decided to go with this one. I just like that this was more subtle and gave more of a neutral effect. And so that's why I picked this one up. Also has a full slip or full slot on the back side of the wallet also. Got to take all this stuff out of there because she is staying. And yeah, I thought that this was a really good wallet. And like I said, I like the fact that it is full leather, which means that I am going to get multiple uses, lots of use out of this, and it should last me for quite a while, once again, because it is full leather. All right, y'all. And then last up, I got the Grammercy tote in the black leather color. Of course, the hardware on the bag is gold. If you can see that there. And of course, I've already got her in the style that I will most likely be carrying her in. But of course, you can open up the bag there. She's kind of already sitting in like that setting because I've kind of had it hanging for a couple weeks now. And with the, I call it like almost like a shirt design. I don't know what you would call it, but it's already got the cinches in at the sides of the bag to give it that look. But of course, you know that it comes, you know, in this kind of sort of like wide boat-like shape. If you want to throw more things in, of course, this bag will expand and open out so that you will have more of that give to drop in additional items if you want to. But for me, I will likely be carrying the bag in this style. I did get this bag also when it was on sale. I did not pay full price for it. I believe by the time I got ready to order the bag, it was half off, and I absolutely loved the bag. And then I loved it even more once I got it here and got it in person and was able to actually make the bag kind of fold in and do the special thing that it's supposed to do that makes the bag the unique bag that it is. But this is a full tote. If you wanted to, of course, throw in some work things, I believe that this will actually fit a laptop. Now, my laptop is actually on the larger side. I don't even know if my laptop will fit in this bag, but let's try it. Let's just see if we can get my laptop, which is a 16-inch MacBook, 16-inch MacBook Pro. And let's see. Well, it actually does fit this bag. And it fits the bag fully without any overhang. It's not, you know, coming out of the top of the bag. So it does fit completely in the bag. And of course, you guys can see that the sides did go ahead and kind of relax so that the bag could, or so that the laptop rather could fit inside of the bag well. And so, yeah, it does fit or will fit a full-size laptop. I also bought one of these bags for my daughter, and she has the MacBook Air. She's got a MacBook Air. I know it's got like an M1, M2 chip or something like that, whatever that size is. Her laptop, of course, fits in there. It's smaller than mine. And so it probably fits more comfortably, because I do notice, or did notice rather, when I put that laptop in there, it weighed this bag down quite a bit. And then the straps, being that they are on the narrower side, probably won't provide that much support for your shoulder area if you decide to carry something that's that heavy in there. I likely will not be carrying it in there. I do have several different work bags, one of which is like the Marc Jacobs tote bag, and it's a full-size bag. It supports a laptop like this, so I probably would not necessarily carry a laptop in here unless it was just something that I absolutely had to do, because like I said, I don't see, just in me putting it in there and just trying it out, even though I didn't actually throw it on my shoulder, it did weigh this bag down quite a bit. So for me, I probably would not carry it in there, but for your everyday essentials, your everyday go-tos, your water bottle, things like your agenda, let's throw that in there. If I were to put, you know, my agenda in there that I just got, and of course, throw the wallet in there, and just for the sake of trying to see how much room it would take up, putting the essential or the vanity in there, it carries all of that very well with lots of room to spare. And even me putting those items in there, it does not weigh the bag down. So I would say that this is a very good bag to have, like just your everyday to-go tote, everyday work bag. This is one that I would definitely love to have in my collection. And I'm glad that I was able to buy this one. Definitely glad that I was able to save some coinage and not have to pay full price for this bag. I'm pretty sure that this bag is sold out, because if I'm not mistaken, it was sold out before Christmas even came. And so we are 2 weeks past Christmas at this point. And this bag, I know, like I said, is no longer available on the Coach website. But of course, in going on the hunt, of course, in pre-love markets, sometimes people go in and try to resell their bags, or they actually do resell their bags. You may be able to find it there. Possibly even somewhere like Amazon, somewhere like Macy's or Dillard's, department stores that actually carry the Coach brand. You might be able to find some things like that in there. But I, like I said, purchased it from the Coach store during the time of the sale, and I'm glad that I got it. All right, y'all, so that is it. I just wanted to jump on really quick. It's been on my mind to share the new end pieces that I got from the Coach store, or from the Coach brand rather. And so I just wanted to jump on here and just give you guys a little quick peek of the items that I got from the Coach store. I have been very, very busy trying to I've been doing some vocal recording. I have been trying to nurse myself because I've been under the weather. And so that, in addition to, you know, like I said, running back and forth to studios, having studio sessions, having writing sessions, I have been extremely busy. I have not been able to vlog as much as I would have liked to, at least in the last couple weeks. But hopefully, I will find my rhythm with, you know, my whole studio life and my writing sessions, things that I'm doing as a writer. And hopefully I'll be able to pick up on some of the vlogging. Of course, this video was not a vlog style video. This was just in part with trying to share some of my new end pieces from Coach. And I'm glad that I was able to carve out the time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Tell me which one was your favorite. Tell me if you have any of these items, if you are loving any of these items, and let's chat. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Remember to like this video, share, comment. Once again, subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. And I'll catch up with y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.